Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Today we're heading over to the Democratic Republic of Congo,
Cool.
specifically their healthcare system.
All right.
And
We found this really interesting article called Texticole.
interesting.
And
About a pretty big move the DRC government just made with one of their major hospitals.
oh wow,
It's the Hôpital du Cinquantenaire in Kinshasa.
I've heard of it.
Nah.
They just completely cut ties with the company that was managing it.
No kidding.
Yeah, Padiyath Health Care, an Indian company.
Wow, that's a big deal.
It is.
Right.
What happened?
So from what we're reading in this article, it sounds like the government wasn't messing around.
They had their Inspection General de Finance, the IGF, do a deep dive into the hospital's finances.
Uh-huh.
And-
It sounds like they found some, well, let's just say some less than ideal stuff.
Like what?
Like Padiyath Health Care hadn't made a huge payment they promised.
What left are we talking?
$40 million US.
Yeah, and get this, they hadn't even been submitting their yearly reports.
Oh, so zero transparency.
Pretty much.
Especially with a hospital that big.
Right. This thing cost $100 million US to build back in 2013.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, no kidding.
So what's the government's plan now?
Well, they want to bring the Hôpital du Cinquantenaire under their control.
Makes sense.
They want to run it more like their other public hospitals, like the ones in Galliema and at the Cliniques Universitaires,
Interesting.
hoping to make it better for everybody.
That's not going to be easy.
You think so?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pushback, I bet.
I hadn't thought about that.
And the logistics, just the logistics of changing everything over.
Yeah.
Think about all the people involved.
It's a huge change.
It really is.
People get comfortable doing things a certain way.
True.
It can be hard to change.
I guess we'll see how it all plays out.
Exactly. This is going to be interesting to follow.
It really is, thinking bigger picture for a second.
This could have a ripple effect.
Oh, absolutely.
If it works out at Hôpital du Cinquantenaire,
Yeah,
the government might try doing the same thing with other hospitals in the DRC.
for sure. This could set a precedent.
It could change their whole approach to healthcare.
That's a lot of pressure on everyone involved.
So what's next?
Well, there's a 6-month transition period.
Oh, right.
Padiyath Health Care will be handing everything over.
Hopefully, smoothly.
We'll see.
Lots of work to be done in those 6 months, I'm sure.
Looking to bet on it.
So much planning, new procedures.
Yeah, lots of meetings.
And everyone watching to see what happens.
Definitely. Everyone wants to see if this gamble pays off.
It's a big risk for the DRC government.
A big risk, but it could mean big rewards for the Congolese people.
Better healthcare for everyone.
That's the goal.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
This is just the beginning.
Only time will tell what the final outcome will be.
And if it really will mean better health care for the Congolese people.
I think that's a great place to wrap it up.
This has definitely been a fascinating deep dive.
Thanks for joining us.
And we'll be